I decided to use the Book of the Mormons to give you a better insight why the peoples over there fight. Why over there fight? They hate Jesus Christ because of the way Jesus was conceived. Jesus was born a person of the black race. Alexander the Great, yeah, worshiped Hercules, Zeus, all of these were their God. There was peoples of the black race, white race, forgive me, Lord. There was peoples of the white race, of the Gentiles. But Jesus was born a product of the black race because he explained this to us in Bible prophecy. All we had to do is listen and open our ears and hear. If you go to Genesis chapter 10, 1 through 5, it will show you the Gentiles came out of Jupiter, and the family of the Gentiles, the families which descended out of Jupiter, became the only Gentiles upon the face of this earth. They were the peoples who had a black father, but had a mother who came from the way of the fallen angels, which caused a dilution in the genetic color code, diluting the pigmentation from black to white. This person was not in the book of life spoken of in Revelation chapter 13, I believe, verse 11. These were the one that God seen leading peoples into captivity. Now, let me go to nearby. Another Testament of Jesus Christ, the Book of the Mormon. I want you to listen to this here. They claim it was taken from the Bible. I'm going to go and do it like this. And then I'm going to backtrack this. I'll backtrack this here because I'm going to show you something. I'm going to go to the Quran. I'm going to show you these two books. It's different, but they both is not the book. One Nephi, one Nephi 13, 1-17. So I'm going to start at verse 13. And it came to pass that I beheld the Spirit of God, that it wrought upon other Gentiles. Listen to the word Gentiles. And they went forth out of captivity upon the many waters. And it came to pass that I beheld many multitudes of the Gentiles, listen to this, upon the land of promise. And I beheld the wrath of God, that it was upon the seed of my brethren. And they were scattered before the Gentiles, and were smitten. And I beheld the Spirit of the Lord, that it was upon the Gentiles, and they did prosper, and obtain the land of their inheritance. And I beheld that they were white, listen to this, and exceedingly fair and beautiful, like unto my people, before they were slain. And it came to pass that I Nephi beheld that the Gentiles who had gone forth out of captivity did humble themselves before the Lord. And the power of the Lord was with them, and I beheld that their mother Gentiles, the kept said mother Gentiles, were gathered together upon the waters and upon the land, and also to battle against them. And I beheld that the power of God was with them, and also that the wrath of God was upon all those that were gathered together against them to battle. And I, Nephi, beheld that the Gentiles that had gone out of captivity were delivered by the power of God out of the hands of all other nations. Okay, go to Genesis chapter 10. It shows you that the Gentiles came out of Japheth. No other race upon this earth came from that. And the Gentiles was the only white race upon, they was the peoples of the north. That's what I just got to read to you in Jeremiah. These are the ones that God said was going to be evil, going to go all over the earth. But these two doctrines is speaking two different languages here. Now, I'm going to 1 Nephi, chapter 11, starting at verse 13. And it came to pass that I looked, and behold, a great city of Jerusalem, and also other cities, and I beheld the city of Nazareth. And in the city of Nazareth I beheld a virgin, and she was exceedingly fair and white. And it came to pass that I saw the heavens open, and an angel came down and stood before me. And he said unto me, Nephi, what beholdest thou? And I said unto him, a virgin most beautiful, and fair above all other virgins. And he said unto me, knowest thou the concession of God? And I said unto him, I know that he loveth his children. Nevertheless, I do not know the meaning of all things. And he said unto me, behold, a virgin whom thou seest is the mother of the Son of God. Listen at this, good, after the manner of the flesh. And it came to pass that I beheld that she was carried away in the spirit. And after she had been carried away in the spirit, for the space of a time, the angel spoke unto me, saying, look. And I looked, and behold, the virgin again, bearing a child in her arms. And the angel said unto me, behold, the Lamb of God, yes, even the Son of the eternal God, Father. Knowest thou the meaning of the tree which thy father saw? Listen at that. Listen at that. It said Jesus was born a product of the Gentiles. This is what it said. But let's go to Matthew's, I believe it's chapter 20. St. Matthew's chapter 20. And look for reference here. I believe I got this here. Right? He said, let me see, do I have time enough into this here? Okay. Okay, let's start at verse 17. Matthew chapter 20, verse 17. And Jesus going up to Jerusalem took 12 disciples apart. I got them up there. In the way, and said unto them, behold, we go up to Jerusalem, and the Son of Man shall be betrayed unto the chief priests and unto the scribes, and they shall condemn him to death, and he shall be delivered, and shall deliver him to the Gentiles, to mark him, to scorn him, and to crucify him, and the third day he shall rise again. If Jesus was a Gentile, why did he say that he is going to be delivered to his own people, if he was a Gentile, to be crucified? If he was a Gentile, why did he say in his pilgrimage here on earth, I didn't come to the house of the Gentile, but I came to the lost sheep of Israel? So right there, Jesus said himself that he is not a Gentile, so he is not a Gentile. He had to be of the black race, and it tells you in Genesis chapter 10 that he didn't come out of Japheth. He came out of Shem. That's to tell you the truth. So he